Congratulations on becoming a Reach the World local host. We greatly appreciate your commitment to helping us connect classrooms to the world. The purpose of this self-serve presentation is to help you have a meaningful and productive experience with your traveler as you mentor and motivate them during their journey. Our goal is to support you and help you be the best local host that you can be. At the end of this course, you will be able to do the following. Describe Reach the World's three main content themes. List your role and responsibilities as a local host. Explain the local host program structure. Apply tips for interacting with millennials. And list next action steps following this presentation. Without you, we could not provide this service to our travelers. If you have any questions or need any additional support following this presentation, please do let us know. Our contact information is included on the last slide. After you have reviewed all the slides, please be sure to click on the completed link that was provided to you in the email to confirm that you've reviewed all the slides. Please also be sure to expand your screen so that you can view all the slides by clicking on the little arrows located on the lower right-hand corner of your screen. Your role as a local host is a very important position within Reach the World. You'll have the opportunity to make a personal connection and mentor a university-age traveler studying abroad in your country. Your expertise will help shape the experience of your mentee's time abroad, enabling them to better understand the social, human, and natural context of their study abroad location and share relevant learnings with their classroom on career opportunities and professional goals. Since 2013, the program has engaged 26 local hosts across the world and demonstrated that mentors can play an important role in helping travelers have a positive experience during their journey. Reach the World is a New York City-based nonprofit organization founded in 1998. Our vision is to build a pipeline of globally competent students and educators who will succeed in and steward the 21st century global community. We connect classrooms to the world via digital exchanges, and we also prepare youth for global university and career pathways. Geoliteracy is not only knowledge of geography, though that is certainly a part of it. A geoliterate individual comprehends the relationship between human, meaning political, cultural, and economic systems, and their interactions with and impact on our environment, meaning water, plant, and animal ecosystems. Now, a geoliterate student understands that our world is interconnected and that the decisions we make have long-lasting effects near and far. These are just a few program maps of the world drawn by the Reach the World students. During the first day of class, we want our students to draw a map of the world and for them to include and label all of the places they can think of. Our pre-program mapping exercise is a diagnostic tool that we use to measure quantitative outcomes among our students in geographic literacy. We developed this tool in partnership with Teachers College at Columbia University and National Geographic. On the slide here, these images are selected from among thousands of similar diagnostic pre-program maps. Now, as you look closely at these maps, think about the following. First, what influences have shaped your worldview? And then think about what influences have shaped those students' worldview. Reach the World is about creating personal, inspirational connections that affect measurable change on students' worldviews. Reach the World delivers programs for all grade levels. Within the last year alone, we worked with over 150 travelers in 82 countries in 5 continents. Over 5,000 articles reached our classrooms last year. We have 3 main content themes. The first is our Global Lens program, which is designed primarily for elementary school teachers. They use your travelers' content to enrich their curricula and teaching goals. The subjects they teach can range from English language arts to history or science. We also have another program called STEM Through a Global Lens. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. Our STEM Through a Global Lens program is for middle school students. Travelers who are majoring in the STEM disciplines motivate and inspire interest in STEM. Finally, we have our Careers Through a Global Lens program, which is for high school students. These are students who are nearing university and career paths. And this is the program that you will collaborate on as a Starwood-Reach the World local host. Reach the World's website is organized around a collection of journeys. Each traveler publishes his or her own journey, and all journeys have the same format. There are hundreds of journeys taking place on the Reach the World website at any given time. Reach the World's website makes one-to-one matches between kindergarten through high school students and college study abroad travelers around the globe. Our travelers are volunteers, and each traveler produces his or her own journey. Journeys are 12 weeks long or 6 weeks in the summer. Journeys have four content types. We have logbooks, journals, field notes, and albums. Within each content type are specific assignments. And these articles must be first-person experiential stories. And we also strongly encourage our travelers to include photos and videos to enrich the text. On this slide, you'll see a partial list of field note topics and prompts that our travelers explore in their online posts. In order to provoke deep critical thinking, we have designed our article prompts to address three overarching essential questions. The first question is, how am I connected to my world? The second question is, how does where I live affect how I live? And the third question is, how can I make the traveler's journey my journey? As our travelers compose these articles, we want them to keep these questions in mind. We want them to consider the ways in which they can explain the significance of what they are experiencing and write as descriptively as possible so that their students feel like they are on a global journey as well. Now, in January 2013, Reach the World launched its Careers Through a Global Lens program through a partnership with Starwood. This program engages American youth ages 13 to 18 years old in a global career awareness program highlighting careers in the global hospitality industry. Each 12-week program, or 6 weeks in the summer, matches groups of students with a university student studying abroad. Together, they participate in an online journey, learning about their travelers' experiences. Starwood local hosts help their mentees to gain professional experience and skills that will prepare them for future careers and personal success. Reach the World strives to match each local host with a Reach the World traveler each semester. And the output of those matches are rich articles profiling careers in the global hospitality industry, which are written by the traveler based on conversations with their local host. Here's an overview of the local host program. As you can see, the first task is for the local host to meet and greet their traveler, which happens at the local host's discretion. We then want our local hosts referring travelers to their associates, and this can be done via email or phone. We also want the local hosts to provide personal global career mentoring, which should happen in person. We also want the local host to complete pre- and post-program surveys, which typically takes about an hour, and this is done one time per 12-week term. It's important to note that our travelers are studying abroad in places all over the world. In the last year, Reach the World connected more than 150 travelers studying abroad in more than 80 countries around the world. Our travelers attend universities across the United States, and they are in strong academic standing. Your traveler will be an American university student studying abroad in your city or region. He or she may be from a socioeconomically disadvantaged background. He or she is likely to be between the ages of 19 and 21 years old. This may also be his or her first time traveling overseas, and it may also be his or her first time communicating on a project with a real professional like you. Finally, he or she will be really excited about the opportunity to connect with you. It's important to also note that our travelers are millennials. For those of you who do not know, millennial, also termed as Gen Y, is the generation that is aged between 17 and 33 years old, or the ones who are born between 1976 and 2001, according to mainstream media in the United States. One of the biggest challenges with this generation is communication. In order to communicate with them and convey your message in a proper manner, you must know exactly what factors can help you convey your message in an effective manner. Millennials may bring their own assumptions about communication. So, for example, they may assume every phone is capable of receiving text messages, or they may not clearly understand that you may have an assistant handling your communications. The following are a few important tips that can help you keep your communication with the millennials smooth and successful. First, be very clear about the best ways to contact you. Please explain very carefully about how you would like to communicate with them. Second, be upfront about your expectations. Millennials like to know where they stand. Don't be afraid to provide lots of feedback. Third, communicate through text or email, but keep it brief and to the point. Try to use bold headlines, quick bullet points, and vivid colors. If you throw a little humor in, it will be much appreciated. The fourth thing to know is transparency is very important. Millennials want the whole truth and nothing but the truth. They'll appreciate the candor and the forthrightness. Finally, be readily available within reason. Millennials are used to being able to connect and contact anyone at any time. With text messages, emails, Facebook chat, and phone calls, they are termed the quote-unquote always-on generation. In summary, the local host role is to help the travelers in their professional journey. Any challenges encountered during this experience should be considered teachable moments. We strongly encourage you to review the materials that Reach the World will be providing to you. These include calendars, an FAQ document, pre and program survey, and post-program survey. Please click on the completed link provided to you in the email to confirm that you have reviewed these slides. Another next step is to review the Reach the World resource page thoroughly. The link is provided here for you to access at your leisure. We also would like you to review the local host packet that you will receive by email. Thank you again for your interest in becoming a local host. We really do appreciate it. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact Heather Hofstad. Her contact information is listed here. Thank you again and have a great journey.